welcome to day 3 of our 10-day journey into the soulful language of beauty. I am really excited about today because we're going to dive right into the next topic. And the videos from here on out for the rest of these 10 days are going to be a lot quicker than video 2. Video 2 was so much was coming through with video 2, the video right before this, that was so important to say and to explain. It was almost like a double meaning video where we were talking so much about soulful language and how it relates to beauty, and also sharing one definition, one facet of a definition of beauty. The next ones are going to be much more to the point and right into the definitions. So I'm really excited to dive right in, and I'm going to preface this video and the next videos ahead of these during this 10-day journey. We're going to be diving into different languages, and I'm going to say my native language is English. That's the only language I speak. I don't speak other languages. I wish I did, but I don't. And so with that, these I do know, and we all know that with words translating from one language to another, there can be multiple translations. And it's kind of plays into what we talked about in the video before this, where there are so many different translations of words and so many different meanings of words. They mean different things to different people, because that subconscious mind is attaching different meaning from the soul to a word, trying to make words speak for the soul when there is that block between a human language and soulful language. So with that, prefacing that there are many translations, this is all just research I've done, things I've read about different translations in terms of how other cultures see beauty, what the essence of that word or the translation word is in different cultures in different parts of the world, as like an overarching theme. Obviously, everybody kind of has their own translation of different words. So with that, we're going to dive into the second definition, the second facet of beauty, defining beauty. And we're going to talk about the Sanskrit word for beauty, which is Sundara. Sundara is used in that language for, in the application of Sanskrit, as beauty. That's the word for beauty. And the essence of beauty within how Sanskrit is applied across many different cultures. Obviously, there's many different translations there as well, but as it is seen, and the essence of it translates to holiness. The feeling of Sundara is holiness. It's this holiness that is found beautiful. It's the holy parts of the world and of people and of beings that are found beautiful, that spark that essence of beauty. And also within translations of Sundara, we find nobility, we find goodness, we find just that essence of being the holy part of who we are, the sacred part of who we are, which again speaks to soul, because soul is a sacred part of us. It is the part of us that has compiled so many different experiences throughout our existence and held that within the soul, within that part of who we are. And therefore it's connected to what is sacred, to divine, and to spiritual realms, to that essence within all beings that makes us all one. So with that, another word comes to mind, thinking about the essence, the feeling of this word of Sundara and how beauty relates to that. I think of the word namaste as well. Namaste, the meaning loosely translated, is the light in me sees and honors the light in you. That is one of the most beautiful words in existence, in my opinion, because that is such a beautiful exchange to acknowledge and see the light in yourself and honor that, and allow that part of you to see and honor the light within other beings, and saying that through Namaste. And that's kind of the feeling I get with this word as well, with Sundara, with beauty being about holiness and that sacred part, honoring that part within, that sacredness within me that honors the sacredness within you. It's just, that's so beautiful. And if you think about moments, if you think about approaching life and connections that you have with other people in that way, where you're looking for their light, you're looking for the genius within, you're looking for that sacred part of them, and seeing how comfortable they are sharing that part of themselves with the world, and how uncomfortable they are. And I think the more that we look for that and acknowledge that, the more comfortable we all become to share soul with the world, and share that sacredness with each other. So that's what this facet of beauty is focused on today in this video. And I'm going to read a passage from the book that I've been mentioning, The 6 Names of Beauty by Crispin Sartwell. And I just want to read this quick part from the book, because it's, I think, just expands this concept, and in a beautiful way. So it says, as people mature, their experience of longing deepens and generalizes. So the eros can be experienced in relation to the world or the divine. Often, the spiritual quest begins in late adolescence. As desire becomes more profound, the route from appeal to God seems obscure, but it is direct, as many great spiritual texts, such as the Song of Solomon, the Poems of Rumi, Plato's Symposium, the Testimony of Saint Teresa of Avila, attest, beauty is fundamentally connected to spirit in every culture, and every religion expresses its spirituality in some of its most exquisitely made objects, which are offered to God or to people as a way to achieve contact with God. So thinking about that and absorbing that passage into this definition, into what we're talking about, having beauty as it said, a fundamental connection to spirit, it makes you realize the things that you do find beautiful, and that aspect of why that might be beautiful to you. That you may feel this connection to home, to your soul's home, or to spirit, to divine, to whatever it is you may believe in, that brings us into the dimension of the spiritual realms. So what we're going to do is take a moment to just breathe into that. We're just going to take a nice inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Okay, now our exercise for this segment is to take a moment to tap into the sacred part of you, the sacredness of you, to tap into that holy, the holiness that you hold within your own being. And we're going to tap into that place, and with pen to paper, write from that place, write from that sacredness, and allow whatever needs to come through. This is just a free write. This is something that is part of my own spiritual practice. I I do a lot of free writing, and it's such a beautiful and wonderful way for your soul to come forth and speak through you, pen to paper. So this exercise is just to kind of give you a taste of that and see if how it resonates with you. So tapping into that sacredness within you and allowing it to give you whatever message it needs your consciousness to know at this time. So take a moment, pause the video, and just even set a timer if you'd like to write through that and see what comes through. Wonderful. So I hope that you paused and gave yourself that time, honored that time to allow that practice to come forth. I would love to hear in the comments anything that may have come up for you that might have surprised you or enlightened you. Another thing to look at as we end this video is taking that approach to beauty, to what you find beautiful. Maybe just noting the different things that you just make you say, like, oh, that's so beautiful. I find this so beautiful. What is the message in that beauty that I feel, and I'm seeing in the sacredness of this how this whatever it is expressing itself through beauty to me at this time. So that's something that I felt led to do today, in fact, is just noting beauty and just allowing the soul to speak to beauty that I find throughout my day. So a further invitation for you to do that as well. And let me know in the comments anything that came through your free write. Feel free also to message me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. My direct email is on both of those platforms. So feel free to message me. I'm here to just be here and witness your light as it comes forth and shines through this practice over the next 10 days. So thank you so much for joining. I am so happy and excited you're here for this journey, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are as you listen to this. I see you, but the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.